Hello, everybody.
Hi.
And welcome to another episode of Steven Goes to the Movies.
Yeah.
With my co-host, Alan.
Alan.
Yeah. And we just left the theater after seeing The Green Book.
The Green Book.
The Green Book, starring Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali.
And Mahershala Ali. Thank you for knowing that.
Yes. Big fan.
And wow, that was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
That was a really solid, good movie.
It's a hidden Christmas movie.
It really is.
Yeah, because it doesn't market Christmas at all.
I had no idea.
And then it's like, oh, it kind of takes around Christmas time, so.
I had no idea that there was going to be anything Christmas in it.
Right.
And it's funny that it came out at Thanksgiving.
Right.
And honestly, I think it's probably going to be the best Christmas movie of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's definitely one of the best movies of the year, just hands down.
Right, yeah. Definitely going in my top 10.
I think so, yeah. I mean, this movie was 2 hours and 10 minutes, including credits, according to IMDb. And it had such a great pacing that time felt like it flew by. Like, there was no moment where I was like,
oh yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, there's no like slowdown or like.
Well, but that's the thing, is that it's not
like Widows or something. It's
not a fast movie.
No.
It's a methodically paced film.
Right.
There is no slow moments. There's no fast moments. It just keeps going perfectly.
Right. It just
And even when you think about the plot, like the general outline of the movie, how it's basically rinse and repeat of town play.
Right.
Even in such a repetitive like formula, there never felt like anything happened the same twice.
Right.
I mean, it's written based on like real people, which we learn in the credits that you know the rest of their story and how they were friends.
Yeah, I remember seeing it's based on a true story.
So I don't know, but I don't know how much of it is true to life. Like I don't know how many of this of what happened. I don't know what if
creative licenses like
of course
Bohemian Rhapsody. You know?
It looked like one of the writers of the movie was probably either the son or the grandson of the character that was played by Viggo Mortensen, Tony the Lip.
Yeah, Tony the Lip.
No, it's Tony Lip, not Tony the Lip. Yeah, I'm a good bullshitter, and he proved it in the movie.
Eyes on the road.
Shit, guy. But yeah, so the movie. I don't know if everything that happened in each town is how it really happened.
Right.
But I can imagine that one of the writers who's related to him, I'm sure he told them all his stories of what happened along the way, and so I'm gonna guess and hope that a lot of it really did happen. And I mean, wow, not only is it just a good movie for the times that we're in now, where we're seeing a lot of issues with, you know, not like people not being willing to accept others. Yeah. That we're still dealing with
race relations. Yeah.
We're still struggling with racial relations. But like the movie just does things in such a good way that it's not heavy-handed.
Right.
But you see what's like, you understand the messaging.
Right.
You really feel and you learn these characters, like who they are. And you really you can see their arcs.
Yeah, they grow.
They grow tremendously. Even like some of the people at home, because you know the whole thing is about they go on the road for 2 months, and he's writing these letters, and Doc is helping, and this and that. But you can see even some of the people at home, like his wife, and then like the family, and they all kind of like grow as a unit through Viggo's experience, Tony's experiences and the letters he's writing. They all kind of like their minds like open a little, you know, because so the movie starts and the whole family is classic Italian, you know, kind of racist, because that's just how everyone was. Right. There were two African Americans who were working on something and
fixing the floor.
They're fixing the floor, and the wife gives them lemonade, and then Tony goes into the kitchen and throws out the glasses.
Right.
Because that's just what he felt he had to do. And then she goes and sees them and takes them out of the trash.
I really like the performance of Mahershala Ali.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he was
all of the acting for the most part was good.
Yeah.
But go on.
First saw him in like what was it called? Luke Cage.
Oh yeah,
He played a villain, and he was like the best part, and then they killed him off. But,
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But yeah, I really like seeing him. And I think maybe he does have legitimate piano playing skills, because he played the piano in Luke Cage too.
So maybe that was actually him playing the piano to some degree. But yeah, whoever was playing the piano, if it was him or whatever they did, was fantastic.
I read up a lot on Luke Cage that he was playing the piano legitimately, so I do think he has it in him to play the piano.
Well, then that is extremely impressive.
He's like talented. He's like a good actor.
Yeah.
Because he has a completely different performance in this than he did in Luke Cage. So, and he's gonna come up in Alita, this next film.
Oh yeah, that's right. He plays like the bad guy in that one. Yeah.
I really liked seeing Viggo Mortensen again.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's been years since I've seen him on film. Right. Honestly, I almost couldn't even tell that was him.
Yeah, he's a lot older.
He's aged. He's gained some weight, which they play off of, and how he's like a good competitive eater and stuff. One thing,
like the real guy, he's like an overweight dude.
Oh yeah.
Because you see at the end of the credits, pictures of them, like how they really look.
Yeah. The one thing I will say that confused me was the audience.
The audience?
The audience that was with us in the theater.
Oh yeah.
Because the first like 30 minutes or so of the movie had a lot of like racism, to show that it existed. But we had people in the audience who would laugh at every racist comment. And I remember the first one, I kind of was like,
when they threw the glasses in.
When he threw the glasses into the trash, one guy started laughing. And I was like, that's not supposed to be funny. And then like 10 minutes later, one of the characters says something about a spook or a coon or something, and a couple people laughed, and then the woman on the other side of us said real loud, why is that funny? Why is someone laughing at that? And I agree, like, there was just weird moments.
When he said, the king of the jungle.
Oh, right, yeah. He said the king, what was it?
I don't know, his delivery was kind of funny, that's why.
Here's the thing.
And I know it's racist, but it's just like, I don't know, the way he delivers a line, because he does such a good job with the voice and everything.
Well, here's the thing.
I didn't laugh because it's racist, I laughed because
I will say that all of the Italian stuff seemed pretty comical. Yeah. Like over-the-top Italian. Yeah. So I think that might be why people were laughing at some of the like exaggerated Italian. Especially like they had moments where they were speaking in Italian to each other. And even when they were saying kind of racisty things, the way they were saying, like, "Boca de Beppo," you know, like...
Oh my God. You're talking about racist, bro.
But that's kind of how they were all doing it. So, like, to that degree, I guess I kind of understand why people might have laughed at certain moments. But it's still, like, it seemed tone deaf on the audience's part to be laughing at racial, like the racial stuff.
That was like really light stuff. But when you get to the heavy stuff, they didn't laugh. They were very
and by the time we hit like the 30,
you know, when people are threatening to kill them
listen, once we got past like the 30-ish minute mark, I think the audience dialed in, and they understood this is a dramatic movie with some humor. But they're not playing. It's not meant to be played off as humor. So like we were laughing at later moments because of the chemistry between the characters and because of their banter. That it was amusing and we enjoyed it. But at the beginning, it just seemed like people were laughing because they thought it was supposed to be a joke. Honestly, there's not much that we could spoil about the movie because, I mean, it literally just is two people go on the road and grow.
I was really interested that I was like, the Green Book, I didn't know what that was.
Honestly, I thought it. What did you think it was?
The Green Book.
What did you think the Green Book was when you just by the title?
Maybe like his travel,
like a diary,
that he had.
I thought the Green Book was a diary or a journal of some sort. So that, and you thought the same.
Right.
But what it really is
like a travel guide for black people back then. So because they were not accepted.
It was like the Thomas Guide.
Yeah.
Of black travel.
Yeah.
It literally even says in there like for hassle-free travel.
Yeah.
Because it was like when you go to this town, you can stay at this hotel, and when you go to that town, you can eat at this restaurant.
Right.
And they did a really good job, which I'm sure it was true to life, of showing how there was a disparity between, you know, the hotel that allowed the whites versus the hotel that was for the coloreds.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't even know what
was like really rough, brutal racism they showed.
There was
in certain scenes.
there was some heavy racism, which again I'm sure is all very true to life, considering in this country we still have that
Yeah, we still do.
in certain parts. So I can only imagine what it was like
back then,
50, 60 years ago. And I think it's pretty clear we both definitely recommend the movie.
Yeah,
definitely recommend it.
I'd go see it for Christmas.
I would even go as far as saying that this is a movie I would want to own. Like after it comes out on disc.
Black Friday.
Or yeah, it goes on sale at some point or whatever.
Yeah,
but this is the kind of movie that's worth like having and showing.
Right, to people.
You know, like you could show this in schools, and it would just be a good Christmas-based movie that shows, you know, historically how like the times kind of where they were to where we are now and that whole thing. So thank you, Alan, and thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And comment below if you've seen it, or you want to see it, or if there's anything you think we should go see, or you know, anything you just want to say hi.
Ring the bell.
And ring that bell to get notified of our future updates.
Because YouTube makes it so easy.
Yes.
to
yes.
get content you want to see.
Right. If you want to see us, then click that bell.
I'm sure you do.
But at least subscribe. You know, even if you don't want to see us.
You're right.
But anyways, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.